Okay, so this is my trading journal for March 21st. So I wasn't even in the mood to trade today, and I wasn't gonna really pay close attention to the market. I didn't feel like keeping my eyes so closely tied to my screen for hours and hours for nothing to really happen. I just was not in the mood for that. But luckily, I came across a couple stocks to trade. The first stock I took was MULN, and I actually stumbled on this one just in time. I did add the stock to my watch list when it was having this price action, but I went away from it for a little while, and then as soon as I come back, it starts to break out. So, I caught it just in time. What I like about it is it's got the classic pattern. I like. Here's the opening 5-minute high candle, and we're just hanging inside this kind of like a triangle pattern, just building momentum. And then it finally breaks, and breaks with some decent volume. And I got my first target, so I took partial here, like 405 or so. And then my next target was going to be 424, but it never hit 424. So I had to exit the rest. Break even, profit stop. So that was a solid trade right there. Setup is probably B plus. Entry B plus. A minus. I would have liked to gotten in maybe 5 cents below, 10 cents below, 5 cents below. Execution A. Overall trade A minus, B plus, somewhere in there. And this was the next stock I took, or trade I took, NRSN. The price action wasn't the best, but what sold me was right here. These 15 minutes. I really liked the price action. It bounced off the 9 EMA perfectly and formed like a little pennant inside this like cup and handle. So it was like a pattern within the pattern. So it was gearing up basically to just pop. So I jumped in a little late. Man, if I had got in about 20 cents earlier, that would have been perfect. But I got in a little late, and I was oversized too. So I just quickly sold half my shares right here, just so I could feel more comfortable inside the trade. Had I got in about 20-30 cents in this range, I would have been fine with the amount of shares I had, and would have made double the profit actually. But anyways, I sold half my shares here, so basically I was in about just only 500 shares, and took first target, took my first partial right above the breakout. Second partial here. The next partial I think was would have been 8.25 or so, I think. But that didn't happen, and I had my stop too tight here. I was disappointed in that. I had it like 690, I believe, and I could have gave it more room, but I decided not to because sometimes stocks rip down past my stop and give me a really bad feel. So I kept it here, just to ensure that if it does blow past my stop, I won't have too much slippage. But it wouldn't have mattered much anyways because it eventually broke and it would have stopped me out. Anyways, and this looks like the type of candle that probably would have blew past my stop and gave me a lot of slippage. So, overall, I'm happy that I was able to, take two partials on this trade. So that wasn't too bad. But that was it, just those two trades. To grade this one, the setup, I'd give a C plus, B minus, entry, C plus, execution, A, overall trade, B, B minus. That's it. So yeah, this price action I wasn't feeling. I didn't have a lot of confidence, but volume came back in right here, so that was good. So just over about 460 for the day, 433 after commissions and everything. So that's it. Deuces.